everyone, welcome to Winged Paper Crafting. My name is Angel Fitch. If you're new around here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad you've all decided to join me today. Today we're going to make a card using the basic card template that we made yesterday during Template Tuesday. And this is our very simple, very quick card. So we're going to get started. So if I could ask before we start though, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate it if you would. I am really trying to grow this channel and this community, and I would love to have you. So we're going to start with a piece of BLACKBERRY BLISS cardstock. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to give it a good burnish so that it lays nice and flat. I have a piece of basic white for the inside that's 4 by 5 1/4. I have another piece of basic white for the outside that's 4 by 5 1/4. And then we've got our circle that I cut from the Spotlight on Nature dies. You guys know I love those dies. And then we're going to use the star of our show, which is going to be this leaf here. That is part of a new set called Nature Symphony dies. And this is the die that cuts the leaf that we're going to use. And I also used the stamp set, so we're going to stamp from the stamp set that's called Nature Symphony, and we are going to do the I like you lots and you make me smile. So let's get started really quick. So let's go ahead and get our front piece down. So you could take this piece that's just a, plain piece of cardstock and emboss it if you wanted to. And I will show you some examples where I did emboss this first layer. But I thought for this one, we're going to make this just simple in case, if you don't have an embossing machine or embossing folders, you can still make this card. Okay, so there's that. And next, we're going to do our stamping. So let's put this to the side. We're going to get our two pieces out here. We're going to stamp. We're going to stamp in BLACKBERRY BLISS. On the first piece here that goes on the outside, we are going to do the I like you lots. So let me ink this stamp up. And we're going to kind of line this up here so I can hopefully get this straight. And we'll just get this down like that. We'll give it just a couple of seconds for the ink to transfer. And there we go. I like you lots. So there's that inside, or the outside piece, sorry. And for the inside piece, we're going to do You Make Me Smile. So let's ink that one up. Again, I'm going to line this up so that I hopefully can get it straight. And we'll get this down and we'll just hold that for a second or two. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to put the ink away in hopes that we have no ink disasters. And look, I got some on my finger. Alright, I'm going to wipe that off because I don't want to get that on my card. Okay, now we're going to go back to our card. We're going to put our inside layer in. So we'll put some glue on here. And we'll line this up, center this up here in the middle. Just like that. Okay, perfect. And now back on the outside, we're going to pop this up on some dimensionals. So we're going to do our leaves first. So I'm just going to turn these over and put some glue, just a little on each leaf. And just a tad, doesn't take much. Okay, now we're just going to put these down here in the front. And you can arrange this leaf cluster any way that you want. On some of them, my leaves are facing more toward the right. And some of the others I made, they're facing more toward the left. So just whatever looks good to you. Oops, let's get that to stick. Is good. It's your card. You can do whatever you feel that looks good to you. Okay, so there's our leaf. Now, let's take our circle here, and we're going to put this up on a couple dimensionals to give it a little bit of height. So I'm just going to do 3. And we'll take the backs off of these. And we'll put those in the garbage can. And then we're going to take this and just put this right down here in the corner. Just like that. Okay. Last but not least, we need some bling. So I've got some transparent adhesive backed dots. And these have this Blackberry Bliss color in them. So I thought they would be perfect for this card. So let's get a couple of these over here. So we're going to put one there. And one here. And another little one right down here. And there is our simple card. I mean, it takes no time at all. And if you don't have this particular leaf stand or die, you can use any die on the front of this card. Another leaf, another whatever. It's your card. You can do whatever you want to. But I just think that turned out so cute. Okay, let's look at some of the others that I put together. So this one, I did run the panel through the embossing folder. It was the Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. So that's what this one is. And I've got Cherry Cobbler as our, color here on top of this. This isn't basic gray. This is, I don't know, I forget. The other gray, one of them. So that looks kind of elegant. I like that one. And then this one we did in black and Cherry Cobbler. And I did what is this one? This embossing folder is called Mini Corrugated 3D Embossing Folder. So I ran that piece through that. Just gives it some texture. And then last but not least, I kind of put a monkey wrench in this where if you don't want to use cardstock, you can actually cut that, if it's a leaf cluster like this, out of pattern paper. So I cut this out of the new paper pack that came with this bundle called Nature Walk. And it was all these very variegated, kind of earthy outdoor colors. So we'll be going through this paper pack some more over the next couple of weeks. So this one also had these came in that kit, in that bundle as well, called Faux Bronze Pentagons. So I think this whole kind of paper pack is very masculine. It does have this great stamp, to a great guy, and then I did You Make Me Smile on the inside. So I think we're going to be doing a lot of masculine cards coming up with this paper pack, or at least that's what I'm thinking. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like this video. Let me know which one of these cards is your favorite. And I will see you all on Friday for Fun Fall Friday. Have a great evening. Bye.